I can't believe you've done this, Anne. I'm all late and you're giving your fucking 14 months? Sheesh. How are you doing this evening?
Oh, look, Ernbrand has resubbed for 14 months with the hurrah, such excitement. Now, let's move on to more interesting things.
What a queen. I'm also scarfing the last of my food because my Elgato is being a bitch, so soon. Okay. All right. We're living. We're breathing. We have some props. We're eating. All of the above. Music. Why are you not musicking? Weird. All right. Music's musicking. How's it going, KDJ? How are you doing this evening? Oh, anyway, yeah, having some tech scuff. So I was like 15 minutes late, which is pretty unusual, but I did a substantial rewiring / cleaning up the wires / cleaning up my desk. So I had to unplug and replug some things in. But yeah. Everybody's ready for some FF7. Okay. So I think I'm going to play on hard mode. It's not 100%. I'm going to poll you guys when we are ready to start. But let me look at what. Perfect. A 4-hour internet outage. Oh no. So here's the thing, right? On this channel, we tend to do sort of hard games that are, you know, kind of stressful, but you know, that I'm good at and like to chill when we play. And I think most people haven't done Final Fantasy VII hard mode. And so it seems like that would be more in line for the type of content we do. On the other hand, I'm a little concerned that it might be too too much for people that don't know what's going on, but I don't know how much that matters. You know what I mean? So that's kind of the dichotomy I have right now. The biggest haters here. That's right. How's it going, Mochi? My biggest haters here. She's the worst. Definitely don't go check out Small Mochi. Definitely do not. Whatever you do, make sure that you don't click this button and follow her if you already aren't. But how's it going, Mochi? How are you doing? Toxic, that's right, baby. But yeah, we vibing out a little bit as people trickle in, and I finish scarfing down my dinner. Yeah, we playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. Have you ever played a... No, I'm not playing the Apex version. I'm playing actual Final Fantasy VII. Although for the same reason that it has an Apex collab, which is to say, you know, that part 2 is coming out in a month and a half, and I want to refresh myself on it, / anybody in the community that has not beaten it yet or played it can get there. What do you mean? I'm brushed up, yes, but also the combat brush up, because I haven't played the combat in quite a while. Wait, hello, Aphelion. How are you doing this evening? I saw you were playing Baldur's Gate today. How was your session going? Just at me next time. Oh, welcome into the database. Maidenless Lies Souls. Ooh, that's a good name. I have something for that. Where are you?
Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless.
That's right. But with that, we can get in. Now, I think some of you have just rolled in, but I was discussing, I think I'm planning to do...
Sure. Maidenless Liesels. You're definitely not an AI, and I'm a unicorn disguised as a quirky spirit. Let's embrace our non-artificial, totally real selves and enjoy this wild ride together.
Wait, what? What? Wait, what? I'm so confused. Thank you, by the way. And the plushie, right? The plushie's great. Anyway, I was talking about doing hard mode because that's a little bit more on brand for this content oh god, I can't see. I'm blind. I'm a blind Grybat. I have a real plushie. Yeah, you did. You yoinked him. You stole him from me. But yeah, anyway, I think we're ready to move on into the game proper. Now, Mochi, have you played any Final Fantasy? And also, well, if Aphelion has played, or at least recognizes the Tonberry, at least.
Oh god damn it, Megan! All y'all trying to be funny while I'm introducing the game. All right, listen. We're just gonna start over. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay? How do I go back to chapter select? It's been so long. System, chapter select. Yes, okay. It's been a hot minute since I've played. So, to those of you in... it's crypto? Nani? To those of you who... have not played... Correct, yes. To those of you who have not played this game or have not played it in... Well, I mean, crypto is a word that exists outside. Oh, I forgot that it starts right in the cutscene. So, to those of you who have not played, in hard mode, it's for New Game Plus, so you're designed to be at maximum level for it. So we're just starting over in hard mode at the beginning. We're gonna watch all the cutscenes in case anybody hasn't seen it or doesn't remember what's going on. This is surely the introduction that I was expecting to play this game. But, you know, it is what it is. That's why we have channel points, to keep it fun. And I will be talking about at least some story spoilers in this playthrough, because I think most people have played most of this game, if not all of it. So I'm going to especially be talking about the shadowy cloaked figures that we're going to get a glimpse of pretty soon here in the first mission, because I have a lot to say about them, and I think that they handled them very well, even though I'm a little bit concerned about what's going on with them in the long run. We played 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 2, 12, 14, and 16. That is a solid list. That is a solid list, Af. What's your favorite out of those? The jar will end after 5 minutes. I think 5 minutes. I think it's 5 minutes. That sounds right. It's kind of perfect for this intro cutscene, honestly. Fuck yes, another 9 enjoyer. Good God. All right, listen, you're getting the, I don't know if you can actually hear that. That's actually probably a little bit quiet. But
Yeah, oh, there we go. All right, it's done. I'm putting my glasses back on because after getting jarred, I need a sense of normalcy to return. It was very quiet, yeah. I had to turn down a bunch of my sounds because they were too loud, but now some of them are too quiet, so it do be that way. Also, those of us who were originally... Oh, you haven't finished 16 yet. Okay, yeah. But 9 is my favorite. 9 is my favorite. It used to be 7, but in retrospect, I realized it was actually 9. I think the reason is because 7 was a lot of people's first Final Fantasy, or 8, and both of them were kind of edgy, quasi-steampunk, like edgy teenager games, and so a lot of people fell in love with those as their first Final Fantasies. Which I am the same way. 7 was my first Final Fantasy, and I loved it, and still love it. But I think, as a whole, looking back on it a little bit more objectively, I prefer 9. The 9 soundtrack does slap. I mean, I can see that. 10 was like a huge leap forward in graphics, but I could see why, like, story-wise or character acting-wise, it bounced off. Favorite character? I mean... Honestly, I would say the main trio of, at least in my opinion, the main trio of Zidane, Vivi, and Dagger/Garnet are, my favorites. Steiner is funny as a sort of comedic slapstick character, but I love the other 3 for all different reasons. Oh, am I playing this in English or Japanese? I don't even remember what I left it on last time. I've played it in both. I think this is Japanese. That sounds like Japanese grunting, which maybe is a weird thing to say, but... Let's find out. There we go, Japanese, got it. We have to fully embrace our weeb side, you know? So true. I mean, they do a good job of the English grunting as well, but... Oh, you've never played this game? Oh. Okay, listen. Okay, you're gonna be in for a treat then, because this game is incredible. It's crazy. Okay, so I don't know how long you're gonna be sticking around tonight, so I will tell you something important about this game. This game is presented like a remake of the first game, but is actually a... I'm gonna say a parallel dimension sequel, because they very strictly say in this game that things are going to turn out differently, but they really slow roll you into it. And so that's going to be some of the stuff that we're talking about in this playthrough, because if you're here for, I don't know, maybe half an hour or 45 minutes, we'll get to the first instance. But there's these shadowy Dementor-like creatures that are going to appear and were not in the original. And their job in the story of the oh my god, that was fast, is to try and keep things on track. And so every time they show up, things were going slightly differently in the remake than happened in the original, but then they always end up back in the same spot. Okay, what is the button? No, L1, R1 is blocked. Okay. I haven't played this game in ages. So anyway, for those of you should be here that long, perfect. All right. So from a gameplay perspective, this is a really interesting hybrid system, and it's by far my favorite modern Squaresoft / action RPG implementation. Oh, different buttons from different games. So in the classic Final Fantasies, you have the ATB bar, right? The active time battle bar. And in this game, actually, well, I'll show you in a second. In this game, you also have that. And when the bar fills up, you can do sort of improved moves. But the attacking that you've seen me doing, like when I just swing my sword around, is important for damage, but it's also what fills up the bar faster. Ugh. Jesse's so hot in this game.
元ソルジャーだとよ。名前はクラウドストライフ。武装路線で行くとなればプロフェッショナルの参加は不可欠だ。俺は歓迎するね。
Yes, and so you need to use an ATB to do things. So using an ATB in this game is actually almost the same as using an ATB in the originals.
Celestial Aphelion, basic attacks are like your everyday punches, while specials are the fancy moves that pack a punch. It's all about choosing the right moment to unleash your arsenal and dominate the battlefield.
Well, thank you, Hex, for that enlightening description. But so to use an item or to cast a spell or to do your like main damage, you have to use ATB. So most of the things that were the commands before are ATB commands in this as well. It's been a while since I've played this in Japanese. Also, there you go, Megan. There's a difference between me and AJ. I'm playing in hard mode, AJ was playing normal. I'm playing in Japanese, AJ was playing in English. I'm excited. Also, I've worked on my parameters. I figured you hadn't. I worked on my parameters to be like extra sensitive so that I'm like jamming out a little bit more. And I also tweaked my face left right so that my face moves faster than my torso. That way, like if I move really far, my torso catches up, but it'll let me like shake my head without shaking my torso as much. Just VTuber things. I mean, listen, that's just a skill issue, Megan. You've just played it too much in English, I think. That's what I'm gonna say, because I think they both are stellar. The English VA is incredible. Now, so, Af, here's the thing. I have now basically gone into quasi-combat pause to use an ATB. And if you look in the bottom right, there's my ATB bar. So you can see that I have two of them. One thing that I love in the remake is that it doesn't actually pause. It just slows it down by a factor of like 99%. So everything's still moving super slow, which I think makes it look really cinematic. Anyway. Slash. Oh, pressing the wrong button. Acting like it's a Souls game. We're also going to be showing off. It's so good. And the graphics are, of course, gorgeous. It was really strange to me that they did not use this same system in 16. Which, in a way, I like that it's its own thing. But also, I love the system in this game so much. Also, hey, Kirby, how you doing this evening? It's so interesting, and it works so well with the party mechanics. Because when you get multiple characters, they're all fighting, but you can change who you're directly controlling. And it's like, is good. Gochita. Yeah, it's sick. You're gonna see that pretty soon. We start controlling Barret as soon as we get into the reactor. Oh, that's not the right button. It's fine. Hello, Berry of Blue. How are you doing? How's it going? Welcome in. We are just starting up Final Fantasy VII Remake Hard Mode. First time I've been playing it on the channel. Everybody make sure that you go check out Berry of Blue. I missed what you're playing. What were you playing this evening? And have you played Final Fantasy VII Remake? Ah, God of War Ragnarok. Yes, I saw that this afternoon. Welcome to the database, Mycena? Mycena? Oh my God, all of the Souls games have completely ruined my brain for attacking. Anyway, if any of you aren't following Berry of Blue yet, make sure that you follow them. They are very fun, very high positivity. Just like John Cena? Oh, hell yeah. That's John Cena, right? Right? You've gotten pretty far? Okay, so you're playing through the story, not the roguelike mode, right? Is that correct? It really is. Especially because there's a lot of... Now, okay, I'm going to stop mid-sentence here because this is a classic callback to the original. Oh. The zoom out and look at the reactor. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, it's so good. I love the two new God of War games. They're so good. They're so good. I hope you're enjoying it. It's real. I love it. Have you ever played Final Fantasy VII Remake or the original Final Fantasy VII? Actually, you know what? Listen, should I go Buster Sword for maximum authenticity? I feel like I should. It just kind of has to happen. I'll have to redo my stuff, but it's fine. Only ever disc 1 and you didn't get that far? Okay. So that's the thing is, again, this is New Game Plus. So I have everything unlocked already. And, so it was set on my like sort of main play style that I play with. It's the only one you can hide for your mother. Incredible. Okay, let's see. First strike. Let's see. Large ATB increase at the start. Raise. Yup. HP up. Magic up. HP up. I actually don't need assess at all. Let's see. HP up. What do I want to put in here? Let's get Cloud some lightning. I feel like Cloud has always been the lightning guy. Lightning. Barret has that lightning. Why does Aerith have 2 lightning? Why did I do that? It's been a hot minute. Oh, it's almost maxed out too. Oh, anyway, well, listen, we love Final Fantasy in this dojo. And I hope you enjoy watching, but also if you need to raid and run, that is totally okay. It is important to take care of yourself after you've been streaming for quite a while. Oh! Another thing that they do in this game that I really like, Aerith. Okay, I was confused about what Arroyo had to do with Aerith. So that makes sense. All right. Got him. Easy clap. Actually, food. Yeah. Okay. Lovely. What are you cooking this evening?
パスコードの情報は分派の同士が手に入れたの。あ、分派はこっちか。活動方針で揉めちゃって。はい、ロック解除。
Autocorrect is drunk. Yeah. Ooh, mac and cheese. Let's go. I had mac and cheese a couple days ago. Oh, that's a meal for champions. That is officially Grybach endorsed. It's just so good. It's also like quintessentially American. I think part of the reason I play this game in Japanese is because I had so many years of wanting to be able to play the Final Fantasies in Japanese and feeling like their dubs were not that good for several years. Final Fantasy VII Remake's dub is immaculate, of course, as was 16's, but you didn't used to be able to play it in Japanese. And so the fact that they just let you play it in either, I was like, well, I gotta do it. Gotta do it. God, every time there's a vibrant scene change in lighting, I always have to pause and just appreciate the model lighting effect. I love that my model affects or reflects the lighting in the scene. I think it is really cool. Yeah, they definitely are reordering some things in this game.
Berry Offlu, indulging in some mac and cheese with chimka nuggies. Classic comfort food combo. Enjoy the cheesiness and crispy goodness.
Hex, I feel like you need to be meaner tonight. You're being a little too nice.
このネズミどもはアバランチを名乗っているようです。とはいえ、かつてプレジデントの命を付け狙ったあのアバランチとの関係は不明。
I had a thought earlier before I was talking about the Japanese translation, but I completely forgot it, so it doesn't matter, I guess. She's in a good mood. It's true. It's probably because somebody figured out, I see how it is. How's it going on? Jessie is so hot in this. Like, she's gorgeous, but her personality is so good too. Like, she's such a fun flirt. I feel like Japanese Barret is a little bit more drunk salaryman. You know what I mean? The get help line was delivered better in English, I will say that. Like, Barret sounded a little bit more irate in English, and Cloud was just like, get help. It's very funny. I'll also give them big props for making him less of a Mr. T stereotype. Because the English translation in the original Final Fantasy VII was very Mr. T inspired, to a point that was potentially offensively stereotypical. I also love the detail that you can see the materia in the weapons, and they are the correct colors based on what you've equipped. It's a nice touch. Yeah, it's true. It's true. You get to multi-box to watch FF7? Let's go. So, we're gonna get to our first tech on Barret. Now, observe what happens. His normal attack ends in one big hit, and then he has sort of like a recharge, or like a little brief reload. If you press triangle, that's his like special move. And normally, if you press triangle after his special has been fired, it starts reloading. but you can animation cancel his... Well, actually, that didn't work because it already recharged. But you can animation cancel his reload here to do both at the same time, which is a huge increase in DPS and action economy, which is really cool that they let you do that. And there's a lot of really cool tech in this game that they never tell you, but definitely works in a way that feels intended. Cloud, if you press triangle, moves into a different stance where he moves slower and becomes unable to block magic and ranged attacks. But if he successfully blocks a melee attack, he does a counter. Yes, absolutely. They have so many fun little things. This game is so good if you're a Final Fantasy VII like fanatic like I am, because they have so many cute little references that are like a really fun homage to the original. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. There really is something special about the Buster Sword. It's just so iconic. Oh, that's what I was going to say. The one thing that they also did in this game that I really like is that each weapon has sort of its own niche, but no weapon ever is bad in this game. So you can absolutely play the entire game with the Buster Sword because your weapons level up with you because they have different niches. So the Buster Sword is the like ultimate balanced weapon for Cloud. And therefore it's just balanced. The one that I was on before is his magic specialty one. Let's see. Actually, you know what? Let's do a fun one. Oh yeah, sorry, I missed that message. Yeah, so I would say spoilers are okay. I'm gonna try and keep them mostly contained to what's going on in the game, but with relevance to how it's different or sort of like upcoming information, because I am going to be talking about all that stuff. Oh my god, I just left him with 1 hit point. So yes, so spoilers are definitely going to be discussed somewhat in an orderly fashion, if that makes sense. There's one big spoiler that I don't know how to address because I feel like most people on the internet know it, but at the same time, I've actually seen lots of people playing this now that don't know the big spoiler from the end of disc 1 in the original, we'll say, which is like kind of mind-blowing to me, but also it's so old that it's kind of gone out the other end and become new again. Yeah, we can thinly veil some of the spoiler chat, for sure. I suppose. Yeah, that's kind of the level, right? It's like everyone knows that, but at a certain point, if you talk to kids these days, or like teenagers that maybe didn't even see the prequels, they would be like, what? No way. Yeah, but like you're, you know, Snape was Tyler Durden the whole time. God, honestly, I feel like that spoiler in particular was kind of the beginning of the super strong, don't go that way, idiot, was kind of the beginning of the like big anti-spoiler culture, because I specifically remember waiting in line at Barnes & Noble for that book and people like going by spoiling, which is crazy. And also like because the internet, that just happens anyway now, but it's like it was the first time that people would actively go out to spoil things, in my opinion, and like people sort of rallied behind like, hey, that's kind of a douchey thing to do. Yeah, exactly. Oh, you don't remember what I'm referencing for the Big 7 spoiler? Just in general? It's like arguably the most significant thing that happens in the game in terms of like gaming history. which you may be thinking about it as like that's so obvious that you aren't even thinking about it. But, you know, there's a pretty unheard of twist moment in the original. There we go. Now this boss has a special place in my heart, both because it's very cool, but also it is the reason in the original, the Scorpion tank, that I got this game in the first place, because it's the only game I have ever traded with a friend that, like, they owned this and I traded a game that I had for it because he could not beat this first boss. And I played it at his house and beat it, and I was like instantly fascinated by this game. It's a woman. How's that? Okay. Yeah, Aerith. Oh, that one. Yeah, the big one. But you'd be shocked. Like Sea Dog VA, Connor, fairly big streamer, just marathon Final Fantasy VII the original in like 2 play sessions, maybe 3. And he didn't know or had forgotten. Like, he was dumbfounded and shocked and assumed that it could be undone. So, like, there's definitely an entire generation of like 20-somethings that actually don't know that spoiler. It's wild to me too. Like, even if you didn't play it, it used to be so part of the like cultural zeitgeist around games. Let's see, 20 minutes? Oh, there's only one option on hard mode. Sometimes I have to look around my phone because the subtitles are right where the phone is, so I can't actually see it. I will also say that this boss, 10 bucks, yeah, that was so funny. Shit. This boss also sort of, whoop. Oh, that's not block. That's the Dark Souls button for block.
Blue 3 Kirby. There are plenty of amazing books written by women.
Oh.
A quick Google search will unveil a treasure trove of literary brilliance. Give them a read and broaden your horizons.
That's right, Hex. You tell her. Hilarious. Yeah, exactly. You're the manga reader of Final Fantasy VII. Oh, hold on. Cloud, I'm gonna need you to give me a fatty heal. Oh. So this boss also gave this game like a kind of a wildly large reputation for being extremely difficult, because when Press played this game, they did not really understand the ATB system, and so they just didn't use commands. This is hard mode, yes. Yeah. We'll triple slash it. I deserve that. Ooh, I can summon. Okay, so because Chocobo and Moogle. Okay, what a perfect time. Normally you don't have summon materia at this point, but because this is hard mode, I do. So we're gonna get a beautiful summon here. So actually, this isn't the safe zone. This is the only place that you can hurt it right now, because it's deployed a barrier, and this is the only place you can hurt the barrier generator, is right in the butthole. Look at this beautiful little summon. Let's see. Powerful kick on the field generator. And, oh. Spells, we're gonna cure the party. True, it is a cloaca. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, we got a block. Let's see. Actually, let's go maximum violence. All right. Abilities. We're gonna go maximum fury. On the field generator, we're gonna switch to cloud. Oh lordy, there's no kill like overkill, you know. Whoop. Ah, yeah, baby. It absolutely has a martial arts headband. Yeah, 100%. Oh, yeah! So another thing that they have in this game is you can see the bar underneath it. That is the break bar. So a big part of the game is building that up, and when it gets full, the boss gets stunned and takes bonus damage. And so certain attacks are better at filling that up than filling doing regular damage. So there's a lot of cool systems in this game. Bum, 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 bum. Work, motherfucker. That is exactly right. Okay, I deserve that. Let's go maximum violence. Ooh, sweet. We got the stagger off. Actually... Oh, that was another tech I was going to talk about and then got distracted. So Barret has the animation cancel tech. Cloud has the counterattack stance that I was talking about. But the cool tech on that is that normally the counterattack only happens when you block. But when you activate the stance... okay. When you first activate the stance, it actually counts for a brief second as a block. And so if you just time your... Oh my god. Brother. If you just time your... if you just time it, you can sort of get the best of both worlds. Oh, that's rude. That's rude. Actually, I wonder how Blade Burst is. What's his resistances? Oh. Did not check. I probably never actually thought to analyze this guy. Bum, bum, bum. Barret, I need you to look the right direction, please. You do not in your first playthrough, though. But I have played it in hard mode before. I just probably didn't think to analyze it my first time before. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, right, that's what it is. In hard mode, they have extra abilities, and I completely forgot that he shoots twice in hard mode. Ah, that's funny. Let's get Cure on our party. And actually, whoop. Let's just throw in a lightning, because, like, why not? Oh, did I? That sucks. All right. Whoop. All right, there we go. It is not unlike in the original. So fortunately, you know, we're fine. Yeah, it's true. Another fun thing in hard mode is you can't use items, which means that you can't recover your MP quickly with ethers. And also you need to make sure that you have materia to do all of your healing and phoenix downing. Let's do an infinity's end. Barret, face the right direction! I am famously an item hater, it's true. Wow, wow. God, this game is so gorgeous. Well, now the bomb's going. They do actually give you the option in normal mode between 20 minutes and 30 minutes, but since it's not playing during the boss fight, it's kind of pointless because it does not take 20 minutes to get out of here by even the slightest stretch of the imagination. Easy clap. Actually, I am kind of low on... I actually am kind of low on mana. I burned through it there at the end. Anyway, hard mode in this game is extremely well balanced. I often don't like the harder difficulties on a lot of these games because they just scale up the hit points and damage of the enemies but don't do anything meaningfully interesting. Whereas in this, it is strictly a New Game Plus mode, and so it is balanced around you having all the tools available at your disposal.
Off-place games, I do have a tendency to find flaws in things, but hey, at least I keep things interesting with my unique perspective,
fractals, that's right.
and have all rainbows and unicorns. Now can we? Variety is the spice of life.
Are you good, Hex? Listen, ever since Torrid started reprogramming my text-to-speech bot via commands, she's gotten weird. Maybe I should just reboot her right now. Thank you. Oh, is it on the main screen? Damn it. All right, well, that's not gonna happen. Never mind. He made her a southern woman that likes to talk about crawdads for a while. So it's, you know, some of it's... Part of it, though, I think, is that the auto reading, she's maybe a little less sassy on than on normal ones. Soide! Shut up. Bum bum. Yeah, see, look at this. We're gonna be out of here in like 3 minutes flat. Also, these monsters look so much creepier in Remake. Yeah, so essentially, as soon as we get out of the reactor bombing, we're gonna see our first divergence. which I will explain the significance of as we go. We'll spray grid. Well, it appears that I still basically remember how to play this game, so that's good. Am I going to... yeah, that's because he didn't. Yeah, because because it's hard mode. There we go. Yeah, I would say that the introduction of abilities is very smooth in the game on your first time through, to make it very both rewarding to gain things, but also ease you into a fairly complex system. Legend Wolf, how's it going? Welcome in. We are playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. We love this game. Have you ever played it? Have you played the original Final Fantasy VII? Get out of here, idiot. Ja, ja, ja. That's right, Barrett. Sing it. It's so good. And like, it's worth pointing out again that I am very familiar with it and really speeding through abilities because I am familiar with it and because I'm playing on New Game Plus. Oh, actually, so the game is definitely not expecting you to be moving this quickly, but it does support it, which is fun. Only 13 and 15? Ooh. No, they show up in hard mode also. Yeah. The story is the exact same in between the normal and hard mode. But with the context of having beaten the game, if you didn't realize what was going on, you can start to see what's going on a lot better. KDJ, I know you've seen the Divergent Shadows. I just think you don't know what they did or were, because they hadn't revealed it until the very end of the game. All right, so here's the thing, Legend. Oh my god, my drink just failed to anything. All right, well, that's unfortunate. So, as I was saying a little bit earlier, Final Fantasy VII Remake is simultaneously a remake of the original Final Fantasy VII, while also being a quasi-in-universe sequel. And if you're wondering how that's happening, the answer is wibbly-wobbly, timey fuckery-wuckery. But it's presented in such a way that's very, very slight, and I will be explaining it as we go. So there's going to be some added context that if you are not either a super fan of Final Fantasy VII, you wouldn't have caught, or you just might not have caught in general. But since you haven't ever played it, it's going to be its own whole thing. So. Interestingly, I am of the school of thought that I don't like spoilers unless I specifically want them, unless I ask for them, right? Because there's only one time you get to go through something the first time. Hey, Gwiz, have you played Final Fantasy VII Remake? But I was spoiled on this twist because I sought it out. Oh, Gwiz, you're in for something special then, because this game is incredible. I did seek out the spoilers for this because I heard that it was very controversial, and I wanted to know what was controversial about it since I knew the first game, like the original. And if they are well done, a good twist is good even if you know the twist. And I would say that this game succeeds at that, at knowing the twist and being good execution. In some ways better, but of course you can also do that with a New Game Plus. So anyway, I sought them out because I wanted to know what was so controversial about it, because sometimes when games change things, the controversy is warranted and bad. If any of you are fans of Breaking Bad, Wedge is voiced by the actor who plays Badger in that show, which is very funny once you hear it and you like in English, that is, which is very funny once you hear it and can't like hear it. Also, fun fact, I did not know this. I'm sure all of you are familiar with Mr. Beast. Did you know Mr. Beast basically records dubs of all of his content in a bunch of different languages? And specifically, the funny part is that because he is a fucking weeb, like you might expect, he went out of his way to hire the voice actor of Naruto to be his Japanese voice dub. So if you watch Mr. Beast videos in Japanese, it's fucking Naruto, and that is the actual funniest thing I've ever heard. Isn't it? Dude, I want to be so wealthy that one day I can just hire famous anime VAs to be me. It's so funny. That's such a flex. Oh, shit.
Lul. Oh, how clever. Your humor is truly unmatched. Legend Wolf 77, I'm in awe of your comedic prowess.
Did she say or? All right, here, I gotta make her a little bit mean again. Let's see if we reset the pet memory. There we go. All right, she should be a little bit meaner again, probably. Har har. Although that one was a little bit bitchy. Like, oh, you think you're funny? Oh, Bakuhatsu is like kind of a cuter way to say that. Oh, cue the soundtrack coming in. Bum, 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 bum. Dude, the graphics are so good that you can do cinematics completely in engine. It's so, I love it. I love it so much. Actually, it'll be harder to tell on this one, but like 98% of the cinematics in this game are in engine instead of pre-rendered, and there are a few that are pre-rendered, and you can tell because their hair changes a little bit in terms of being higher fidelity, and Cloud is always wielding the Buster Sword in the pre-rendered ones, whereas in the in-engine ones, he's wielding whatever weapon he's wielding. But of course, I'm using the Buster Sword, so, you know.
まだ始まったばかりっす。
俺たちの活動は星を救う。そのために必要な犠牲は払う。ああ、星だけじゃねえ。お前らの悲鳴が聞こえるぜ。はっ、上等だ。全部俺が背負ってやる。
Let's go, Barrett.
不安。疑問。悩み事。
I mean, yeah, I have the exact same thought. I remember very specifically playing 8 for the first time after having played 7 and being like, how are the graphics for just walking around in this game better than the cutscenes? I don't understand how they can do that. I'm like, how are they doing this? This is insanity. Which of course now when I look at this, obviously it just seems ridiculous, but all right, now we are about to have our first divergence of canon. So strap in, everybody. And like the cool thing about it is that if you don't know what's going on with what I'm about to talk about, it just feels like artistic license, which is cool. So smooth and tall. I'm describing the graphics, not their beautiful faces. Ball hands did have their charms. Although we are coming up on ad break time, so I'm gonna chill for a second so that I don't have ads during the moment TM.
あげる。助けてもらったお礼。
仕事のうちだ。礼はいらない。
いいからいいから。おかげで今私はここにいる。
That's not copium. I'm just gonna chill. It's fine. I can make it happen. Listen, we hate ads in this dojo. Ads are Shinra propaganda, okay? Also, can we just take a moment to appreciate the fact that this game came out in 1990, I want to say 7, and you play eco-terrorists? Like, the beginning of this game, you are blowing up reactors from the totally not oil corporation that are drilling into the soul of the planet and like extracting the limited resources in order to like be an economic superpower, and you're like, nah dog, the planet's gonna die if we keep doing this. We can't keep doing this, so we're gonna blow up some reactors. See, I told you, there's the ads. The fact that you play eco-terrorists in 1997 is actually wild. Actually wild. All right, we're gonna be right back. We've got ads. I timed that just perfectly. So take a chance to stretch out if you can hear me, and I'll be right back. I should set up an auto event to do this. Well, thank you. It's a custom track that I had made for me by one of my childhood friends who does music and all sorts of other side things. It is very much in my wheelhouse for sounding like simultaneously upbeat and also chiptune. I'm a big fan. All right, we're back. We're back, baby. Thank you. Oh, also, we got to get this can opening ASMR. Apricot hard cider. Pour one out for the homies. It is good. That's good stuff. I can't express to you how excited I am for part 2. Like, this game blew my expectations out of the water. Visually. Oh, what's up, Nichi? This game blew my expectations out of the water in terms of its combat system, its visuals, its voice acting, its cinematics. Every single thing about this game completely surpassed my expectations, surpassed my wildest hopes for what this was going to be. So I know the problem is I'm going to be blocking something. I suppose I could do this and be over here. Then you'd be missing the commands, but I don't know how much people thank you. I don't know how much people care about the commands. What would you guys rather see? The game commands or the party health bar? Because like both are kind of significant. I feel like the middle would be worse. Well, I would have all my legs would be floating there. What I really should do, actually, you know what? Here, we'll do I suppose I could be in the middle. I don't have any hotkeys for it, but I was just gonna say, oops. I was just gonna say hanging upside down. Why? No. Why is no? Oh, Hex stole the Buster Sword. God damn it. There we go.
Oh, wow. What a groundbreaking idea. I never thought of being upside down before. Thanks for the brilliant advice, Pumpkin Catnish.
Okay, here we go. There we go. All right, got him. Okay. All right. Now everything's going to be backwards, but you know what? It's fine. We're living our best lives. This is actually how I revealed during my debut, was like upside down. That's right. Oh, I'm all reversed and it feels weird. I guess I could mirror it again. All right. Now we are flashing back to the Nibelheim incident. Obviously, if you've never played the original, you don't know what this is, but this is our big, bad, hottie-thotty Sephiroth. It's everyone's anime boyfriend. That's exactly right. I really should just make it like a toggle for this. Maybe I'll do it during the next ad, but I can just do it at a button. Because the problem is, if anybody redeems the jar or JoJo, it's gonna put me back where I was. So, actually, you know what? We're just gonna do it right now. No, don't do it yet. I need to save this spot. Please don't. Just give me 1 second so I don't have to redo this. And we're gonna do move model, and we're gonna record position. There we go. This is going to be Grybat. And we'll put that on my thing real quick. Get rotated, idiot. Yeah, but when it ends, it's going to go back to the default corner. Just because that's a limitation of how that works. I mean, Kuja, understandable. Understandable, really. We're just taking a second to do some VTuber shit. Boop-a-doop, boop-a-doop. Where are you? VTube Studio, trigger hotkey, Grybat. And refresh. Grybat. There we go. All right, great. All right, now I can hotkey it, so I should be able to go like whoop whoop. Do backflips, baby. You would explosion me while I'm about to have the most important moment, Nishi. I mean, it's true. Everything's on fire. Oh, God. All right. Now, we're getting into the deep lore here. This did not happen in the original. This whole sequence when we're, like, hallucinating and seeing fire, this is all new. But it's not artistic license. I mean, it is, but it's also not. We're getting the aliens moment here, okay? The like ancient aliens guy. Actually, literally in a lot of ways. Anyway, that's a particularly apt metaphor given Final Fantasy VII. If you know, you know. But this is going to be important very soon because we're tripping balls. Sephiroth is definitely not here. And he definitely wasn't here in the original. But, if you stay with me, the theory here is that Sephiroth is trying to undo the course of events of time and is trying to throw off the events of the first game. Yeah, of course, that's what I mean. This is why it's done so well. But you'll understand in a moment how this all fits together. Oh.
もちろん覚えているとも。我々の大切な思い出だからな。さてクラウド。お前に頼みがある。この星が死のうとしている。
So, for our working theory here, Sephiroth knows what the plot of the original Final Fantasy VII is. Okay. That is true. Literally, he does that in the original. So, I mean, fair. Oh, so beautiful, though. There is one OG Sephiroth, and it is towards the end of the game where you meet him the first time, when he is in the Shinra building. Okay, now you're gonna see why this makes sense in just a moment. So, what we're going to be seeing is there are these Dementor things, which you'll see, you know, soon, when in just a few minutes. And it is explicitly revealed later in this game. They did not exist in the original, and it is explicitly clarified that they are beings trying to keep fate on track to proceed as it is supposed to proceed. They are literally called Arbiters of Fate. They did not exist in the original, and they do exist here, and you'll understand. I'm going to be pointing out all of the things. Call the Spectres, Kingdom Hearts, Ghosts upset the streamer. Oh, hold on. Actually, hold the fuck on. Listen, I will not have that slander in this. I actually pray to God that it's not going to go full Kingdom Hearts, and I'm actually very worried about that. So listen, okay, that's the last that we're going to mention of it, and that's okay. Listen, okay, listen. I'm a little worried about that, but we'll see. We'll see. It did. He knows. He knows. He's heard me complain about it. Yeah, ban the mods, exactly. It's fine. Don't worry about it. How could I be so heartless? Listen, if only the Heartless actually succeeded. All right, Riku was the real hero. I am listen, if we want to go dark, you know, we've got evil Grybok mode here. All right, we can go darker. All right. Right. Okay. Here we go. Okay. So notice what happened. Okay. We had a trip and we went somewhere that we did not go in the original. We spent several minutes doing that and talking to Sephiroth. What normally happens at this point in the game? Normally in the original, we meet Aerith, which we are about to, but it'll make sense. Aerith is here still because she's being harassed by invisible things. Otherwise, she would have left to continue selling her flowers. But they are here stopping her so that she doesn't miss our first meeting. Okay? Also this definitely did not happen in the original either. But it's okay because Flower Girl Aerith has now met us. Okay? Now we weren't going to meet, but she was being stopped, and we're about to see what was stopping her in just a moment.
Nice. You have a real talent for stating the obvious. Keep up the good work, Blue 3 Kirby.
There you go. There's our bitchy hex that we know. Now, you know what? I'm gonna hold this one. I'm gonna see what she says here. Okay. No, I'm gonna say it. Okay. Due to Aerith's backstory, which, if you know, you know, it is also fairly confirmed in this game that Aerith is aware of the manipulation that is going on and makes statements that indicate that she is canon aware. If you observe many of her interactions with Cloud, it will be indicating and hinting that she is referencing things that will happen, which obviously only makes sense if she knows what is supposed to happen, which, again, not in the original at all. So, now the spirits show up again. They have to hold us up here. Why do they have to hold us up here? Because we're supposed to get into a fight here. And when do they go away? Oh, when all the guys get here that you normally had to fight in the original. Nobody else can see them. And then in the original, Aerith fucks off like she does now. Otherwise, she might have stayed with us. Again, that's not canon. We can't do that. Okay? But if you don't know this twist, that again, much of this is revealed later in the game, just not, they don't like walk you through every example. But if you know that that is the point of these ghosts, is to maintain the canon, it's really easy to look at this as just artistic license. But they actually did such a good job of every time they show up, something different was happening in the scene than happened in the original. And we're going to be talking about every single one of them because I know too much. Anyway, so now we're just back to fighting because this is how it happened in the original. Dun, 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 dun. Also, the ghosts of the fans, yes. Where they're upset if anything changes in the canon. Bum, 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 dun, 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 dun. God, the music in this game slaps. I mean, all Final Fantasy music slaps, but ow.
Spare me the cheesy friendship cliches. Blue 3 Kirby, you think you can handle being my antagonist? We'll see about that. Prepare for a world of snark and sass.
Oh, you little bitch. Come on, you only do melee attacks. Stop running away. Fight me, bitch. There we go. No? You're really going easy on me. There we go. Down, down.
Oh, Blue 3 Kirby, where do I begin? Let's just say their personality is as captivating as a wet sponge. Utterly forgettable.
Ripperoonie. Oh. Got him. Waruina. True. Hitting her up with the facts.
Yeah, sure. And a wet sponge is also captivating in a room full of furniture. Right. Keep reaching for those low-level metaphors. Blue 3 Kirby. It's truly inspiring.
Holy shit. Dude, I don't know. It's like, yeah, sure, it does that, but it's not very interesting the rest of the time. I feel like that's what that means. Feels like that's what she's trying to say. God, stupid shield guy. There we go. Okay, we're gonna do some fire. Well, you know, listen. Garbage in, garbage out. Whoop. Alright. Give me those Shinra boxes, baby. Bum, 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Oh, more of these fuckers? Alright, listen. Actually, I wonder if Blade Burst works on these guys. Ah! Sure does, baby. Love it. Because the guys are chasing you from the reactor bombing, like, that's just where they, like, catch you. Oh, grabbed, how dare you. Come on, there we go. You'll love to see it. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Well, thank you for stopping by and hanging out, and I hope that you get to see more of the craziness of how the remake differs. And or play it yourself, because it is so good. So good. Oh, alright, fuckers. We're gonna Blade Burst. There we go. Yeah, oh god, I gotta actually heal. It's a persistent flower. It symbolizes reunion of lovers long past. Oh, you actually can block that? Damn, son. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, whoops. Wrong one. Oh, ow. Oh, God. All right. The stun is real. All right. Come on, brother. I'm gonna try that again. Make sure I didn't just like fuck it up. Yeah, you do block that after all. All right, fine. Okay, sir. This is a Wendy's. We're just gonna dump all that mana on you. I think I'm gonna get this off. Got him, idiot. Yeah, normally when other friends are playing this game, I have to like shut the fuck up while they're playing it to let them experience it. But like, it's me. This is my stop. You're stuck here with me. Ba-ba-da-bum.
クラウドさん来なかったっすね。そんな顔するな。あいつはきっと無事さ。あの身のこなし見ただろ。ソルジャーってのはやっぱりただもんじゃない。
本気で誘わない？
ちょっと。心配したじゃねえか。え？あ、何してやがったんだ？あ？
Why do you have a flower, brother?
治安維持部隊がうろついていたからかき回してやった。連中を駅から引き離せたはずだ。
余裕。
な、頼りになるだろ。
Yes, you are safe from Hex in the YouTube chat.
見えない敵を見たことはあるか？ローブを着た霧のようなやつだ。
それ見えてるし。
突然見える。おそらく接触がきっかけだ。
神羅の新兵器？
ビビって幻覚でも見たのだろ
う。もういい。聞く相手を間違えた。
車両を変えんぞ。
混んでるっすね。
貨物車なのに。
避難命令のせいか。
軍が回ってきたな。到着までに戦闘車両に修理だ。
Come, let's walk through these loading points that are completely irrelevant on the PS5. It's definitely funny how often you see these from PS4 games because the load times were so brutal in that console that you have to like squeeze through things or wait for a door to open as they load the next segment, and it's completely pointless now. Brothers, listen. That's right.
みんなピリピリっす。
当然だろ
う。クラウドさん、俺、
次の告白なら他でやってくれ。
うわ、厳しいっすね。
That's so true. That absolutely is Harry Potter and Ron Weasley. You are so true. Amazing. Dude, that girl's stylish as hell. What's up, brother?
Sorry to burst your bubble, Katie J13, but I won't be joining your Harry Potter fan club. Magic wands and flying broomsticks just don't do it for me.
I love how she knows Harry and Ron is a reference to Harry Potter, even though you didn't say anything of the sort. Incredible. It was, but honestly, I feel like it's not really the PS4's fault. The Mass Effect elevators, yeah, that was 3 though. Like that was PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. Like it's true. But yeah, it's one of those things where like the graphics moved so far beyond what they could like store in RAM for like quick loading that it was just like, and because they didn't have SSDs, so there was just a point where in order to keep up with the fidelity of the games, they just had to accept shitty loading times. And yeah, I mean that generation lasted a long time, but by the end it was really bad.
昔からうちのプレジデントを付け狙ってた連中ですね。
神羅にたかるつもりか。おい、適当なことを言うな。アバランチの目的は星を救うだろ。
Dude, that office worker lady though, she cute. She cute though.
なんなんだ君は。星を思う善良な市民。
はあ？
Malfoy, Hermione with her straightened hair, and I don't know, Neville. Oh, better yet. Well, yeah. Oh.
暴力なんかに屈しない。何があっても変わらない日常を送ってやる。これが新列車員の戦い方だ。
I just realized that I could like set up an event that when when you put a baka on Hex's head, she can be like, "You're the baka."
いっぱいいっぱいじゃねえか。悪いか。いつだって精一杯生きてる。引きましょう。
What's up, brother? Gotta love that Jesse's just walking on this train strapped. I mean, obviously Barrett is too, but like, just carrying an SMG on her pocket or like on her belt.
何度も言ったはずだ。俺は
否定ばかりじゃいい男が台無し。ほら見て、魔法都市ミッドガルのフレームモデル。地上300メートルに持ち上げられたプレートと呼ばれる鋼鉄の大地。その上に整備されたピカピカの都市。魔法炉で作る電力が住民たちを無敵の
He also has a nice sword.
変えてしまった。まもなく ID スキャニングエリアを通過します。これは列車の運行ルート。メインピラーの周囲を螺旋状に線路が走っていて、ほら、今はちょうど中間地点。
If I'm to trust anything that the Italian honorary senator says, you know, listen.
生年月日、居住許可区分、賞罰。私たちのことを何でも知ってるデータベースで紹介して、主に治安維持に役立てる。ほら来た。ID は偽造だから安心して。ね、腕によりをかけたんだから。地上まであと少し。ほっとしない？
見ろよ。あの腐ったピザのせいで下の人間がどんなに苦しんでることが。 神羅がどんどん幕を組み上げちまうから、土地は枯れ、空気はよどみ、花も咲かね
え。嫌なら町を出ればいい。
ああ
Yeah, then go somewhere else.
け自分は強いって自覚があるなら、もうちっと他人の弱さに寄り添ってみねえか。
みんなこの列車と同じ。敷かれたレールには逆らえないんだ。当たり前。ただいま。お帰りなさい。怪我なんてないよ。大丈夫だったか。よかった。よっしゃー！よし、全員無事帰還。作戦大成功っす。
星を救うでっかい初めの一歩だ。
お前らピーヒャラ喋るんじゃねえ。捕まるぞ。
やべ。
うん、次の作戦まで自由行動。最高にうまいもんでも食っとけ。うん、アジトでな。忘れたか。店の名はセブンスヘブン。ティファに顔を見せて安心させてやれ。
Not me, just setting up a hotkey to bring these items back for when I'm doing this next time, so I don't have to redo it. There we go. All right. Almost got it during the cutscene. All right. Dude, yeah. Again, that's why it's so great, because it's, like, still so true. That's right, Ern, that you're signed to go to bed because you're exploding right before bed. Yeah, let's go. Thank you, Ern. Hope you have a lovely sleep. Explosion! That's right, Italy's favorite video game character, the honorary senator. Parliamentarian rather. That's us.
しつこさには頭が下がるよ。見ろよ、あの美しい鉄骨。たまんねえな。おい、あんた、どうした？
Weird. It's like he's thinking about the future. Maybe stop paying attention to that and go this way, idiot.
すすまみれ、粉塵まみれ。おまけに疲れてドロドロだ。待ってろ、シャワー。俺はとにかく。
What is CPTSD?
ジェシーは？
今日の反省かな。
嘘ばっかり。
Bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Ah! Yeah, I mean that too. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. But also, like, seeing visions of the stuff from the plate exploding. Hmm. Let's go! Best Senator Tifa! And Marlene, she's such a cute little button. Aw, Barrett. She's so cute. Unreasonably cute. Thank you, Opt. for looking up the Italian flag. What a player.
意外だな。クラウドこんなことするんだ。
5年ぶりだ。少しは変わるさ。
え？
バレットに話がある。
True.
入って入って。
True, true.
マコールが爆発したんだよ。ずっとニュースばっかりなの。
マリ、父ちゃん、今夜はもうどこへも行かないから。
Oh, absolutely. Having PTSD from just one thing is truly an achievement. It takes a special kind of talent to be mentally scarred by a single experience. Bravo!
Sorry, just thinking about how big those titties gotta be to hold that thing in that whole time. To hold what thing in? I'm confused. I'm confused by your verbiage. I mean, big titty, yes, but like... Ah, I see.
もちろん。
報酬の話はティファとしてくれ。会計担当だからよ。
ああ。
てめえ！
バレット。
マリンに何しやがった！
知らない人とは喋っちゃダメって。
偉いぞ、マリン。
True, true. But honestly, like, she has human big boobs, not anime big boobs. You know what I mean? And I respect that choice.
いや、父ちゃんとお話しする。
Like they're big, but I know real women with boobs that big that don't have implants. In this, absolutely. Yeah, no, in the original, absolutely not. But like.
あのね、クラウド。ちょっと外で話そう。
That polygon shelf, let's go.
人はちゃんと星に帰れたかな。
That's right. All those dead people that we made. I mean,
お金の話の前に聞く？
don't worry about
こ
it.
の近所にね、アパートがあって部屋が空いてるんだ。しばらくそこに寝泊まりしない？大家さんが私たちの活動に好意的なの。家賃はただ。
ああ。
True. True also.
じゃあこっち。
I mean, listen, I'll have to inspect just a little bit, you know, as we go to make sure that they don't jiggle at all. But like also, anime and games like over-exaggerate boob jiggles so much when they're ostensibly supported in the game. Like obviously boobs move in real life, but like, yeah. Of course, the amount that she runs and jumps, that's true also. But truly a physics miracle. True.
そう心配だったんだ。クラウドは喧嘩ばかりしてたからね。
そうだったかもな。
テレビに映ってた8番街映画みたいだった。
ニュース番組もシンラが作ってる。奴らは平気で嘘も垂れ流す。
I actually love this whole dialogue section. The news made it look like a total fucking war zone. The news is a propaganda. Oh, so it wasn't that bad? No, no, it was. Like, not a joke. Like, no, it actually was bad, but like, still. Both of these things can be true. Yes, 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 ma'am, yes. Sorry, yes. Yes, and? Neighbor next door, I'm pretty sure I've read this one.
なんて？
なんて？ああ、同郷の友達が部屋を探してるってそれだけ。まずかった？
いや、いいんだ。そっちは？
そこは遅いから明日になったら挨拶しようか。
Thank you for the lurk, Legend Wolf. Hopefully you have a lovely session chilling. Nah, it's fine, it's fine. That's good.
ああ、金が必要なんだ。
I appreciate the lurk.
約束は2000だよな。
Yeah, how about you pay up, ma'am?
気持ちよくポーンと払いたいんだけど。
500?
作戦の準備で物入りだったから。
I mean, I can think of another way you can settle up.
でも心配しないで。明日集金すれば確実に払えるから。
当てにしていいんだな。
集金を手伝ってくれたらね。あれ？あ、これはまた別の依頼になるのか。
いや、いい。最初の約束の2000で手を打とう。つまり、あと1500だ。
助かる。じゃあ、明日お店でね。今日はいろいろありがとう。おやすみなさい。
True, true. Dude's like my cat when the food goes off, for real, for real.
203か。
You mean like the subtitle difference, or me talking in English while it's talking in Japanese?
おい、大丈夫か？開けるぞ。
Also, my favorite little gag. Donk. It's like the stormtrooper head bonk. Oh, I love it so much. Yeah. Well, it's also worth mentioning that I'm fairly certain that the subtitles are just what the English version says. Which is pretty common. So it's not necessarily exactly how they translated it as words as much as how they dubbed it, which is like, has something to do with like mouth movements and stuff too. You know what I mean? Reunion. Also, hey man, how's it going? Fanfic, let's go.
時々様子を見るように大家さんから頼まれてるんだ。クラウドもお願いね。
ああ。
Yeah, sometimes subs and dubs do match. Well, yeah. Sometimes the subtitles presented match what the dub says, and sometimes they don't, depending on like how it's done. If it's a DVD, it's very frequently just word for word what the dub says. Yeah. No, absolutely. I mean, just like side context that like I think on Crunchyroll, for example, when they sub something, it is like a subtitle versus like on a movie. Frequently the subtitles version will be whatever they dub it as. Yeah, of course. There's that as well. Sephiroth, my love. Yeah, big simpin'. We simp for the Sephiroth. My first man crush. What can I say?
Oh yeah.
That's right. Mitt, I am upside down because we realized that I was in the way of most of the important UI stuff on the bottom, because both the bottom left and bottom right are important UI things. I mean, it's not that weird to simp for Cloud. I am doing great. I love this game. I have beaten it several times. We are playing in hard mode. Yeah, no, I mean, Cloud is great also. I just simp for like that like kind of bitchy bad boy, you know? Yeah, and that is like the arc. Oh, I love the flirting in this scene. Or wait, is it later? No, it's later. It's after this.
じゃあ早速働く JS フィルターの交換に行きたいんだジェシーが作った
Now chat, this is the important question. How many of you are Tifa or Aerith stands? This is important.
ほとんどのうちが使ってるから新しいのを持って行って代金と古いフィルターを回収してくる簡単なお仕事聞いてる
ああ勘弁してくれ
Thank you, man. Based and correct. It is a nuanced question, and that's true too. It is true. It is true. I have... Yes, you can be a Tifa.
The classic gacha bass. The epitome of refined musical taste and intellectual stimulation. Truly, I am overwhelmed by its artistic brilliance.
Listen, we're not pitting them against each other. We're just, like, unless we're going polycule, you know? Like, ostensibly, only one of them is going to be... Now, it's also important to distinguish whether we're talking about, like, girl for Cloud or whether we are talking about girl for yourself, right? Because those are totally different. Yeah, you can add gacha pass. Whoop. There we go. Accidentally clicked on the wrong thing. It's fine. Well, so like it's kind of both, right? It's not like like the question is whether you're considering Best Girl as the best like romance option in the game for the characters, or if you're answering it like for personal. For me, I always have a hard time buying the like instant romance angle in almost anything where there's just like the, oh, we're like instantly in love. So having the deeper connection with Tifa is like a big deal for me. Yeah. But also Tifa X Aerith is... No, nothing tickled my fancy, son. It's fine. Don't worry about it. But I will say that Aerith like went way up in my books in this game with the voice acting and the mocap. And I mean Tifa did as well, but I never really cared that much about Aerith in the original. But her like attitude and voice and mannerisms like made her very fun in this game. Also true. Yeah. No, I mean, and that's a big part of it. Like, Tifa is there for longer and has the longer backstory. Like, we absolutely get more Tifa, especially in the original. In this game, we do get a lot of Aerith, you know, because it's split in the Midgar section. Is it though? Yuffie is her own babe, you know? I agree. I agree with you, man. Cloud is just like secondhand Zack. Yuffie is Yuffie X Yuffie. It's just her own badass self.
だったら部屋でしっかり寝るんだよ。スラムの心得その1。ね。そういうこと。ほれ、手を出しな。マーレさんありがとう。じゃあ行くね。
It's true. Can't be.
稼いでおいで。
Well, but like he literally is in the parts of the game where Aerith is getting to know him and developing that romance. Like, I don't. Yeah. Like, it means that Cloud is the rebound. Sorry, what was that, bitch?
ではこちらのフィルターを試してください。
もういらないから帰ってくれ。
残念です。ではここまでの生産をお願いします。
なんだ？効果ゼロなのに払うかよ。
代金は彼に。
世の中舐めてるんじゃねえぞ。
払うよな。
ありがとうございました。これでフィルター交換はおしまい。お題も受け取ったし、武器見てみる？
それよりバレットの集金はいつ終わるんだ？
I still think it's funny when you like look at the price of weapons in this game. You're like, yeah, I'll bomb a reactor for the price of a sword. It's fine.
本格的に何でも屋を始めるならまず円を作るべきだと思う。ご縁はお金より大事だから。
スラムの心得か。
うん。円が仕事を呼んでいい仕事をすれば評判が立ってそれがまた円を呼ぶの。
どうすればいい？
自警団の仕事肩代わりとかほぼボランティアだけど円はつながるよ。
やってみよう。
What language are you speaking, Opt? What? I feel like I'm reading some sort of like AI spin-off where it's just lost all. Oh, ludonarrative dissonance. Oh, sorry. Okay, I get it now. I get it now.
場合によってはな。自警団は何をするんだ？
It just made me think of Skibbity Toilet, and I still don't understand that meme because it's just so fucking stupid. Like, the Zoomers have broken my brain with that one.
これスラムの心得っす。
クラウドには実績が必要なの。いい評判、いいご縁、それを自警団で作れないかなと思って。持ってこいの話があるっす。
The ads! No! It's just so stupid. It's just so stupid. I know. The ads. I don't know why it doesn't warn me that ads are coming except for the first time. It warns me the first time I get ads, but then not the rest of the times. It's okay. The scene we're just saying like, hey, maybe you should go do some side quests. So, you know, it's fine. We'll be fine. Yeah, I don't get it in OBS, but I also didn't used to get the warning in OBS at all, and then just like randomly one day it started working, so I don't know.
それから俺らなりの例その2何でも屋の宣伝だ。
ウェッジがいればすぐにスラムに知れ渡るよ。
クラウドさんのためなら腹ペコでも街中を練り歩く。
I don't think you need it open, but it might be like I need to re-authenticate or something for it to like re-push it. You know what I mean? To like refresh the widget. I don't know. Because it does show ad break in progress. And it does show the first warning. It just doesn't show any of the other ones. All right, perfect. All right, it's time to go be the greatest P-tuber that ever was. I'll be right back. Okay. All right. Onward. Onward and upward. This game is so fucking good. Holy shit. I still, like, what they accomplished with this game is truly incredible.
Wow.
It's so good.
KTJ13, your repetitive spamming's just so entertaining. I'm having the time of my life. Is this your idea of a fascinating conversation?
Fucking got him, dog. Oh my god. All right, let's see. Listen, you know, what can I say? Okay, what does Tifa have on? She's got metal knuckles. She's got healing, HP up, barrier, cleanse, parry, R1 and circle. Oh, that's some more tech on this one. ATB assist. Yep. Okay. Great. I remember all these things. My brain still figuring it out. All right. That sword's massive. You're goddamn right. That sword's massive, baby. All right, so this is a fun one too. I'm gonna show you the parry materia makes it so that if you're dodging and get attacked, you do a small amount of damage. But interestingly, it also changes Tifa's dodge to be this like slide kick that actually moves you like way faster, and you can use it to kick enemies and not like juggle them. Which is a very fun little like tech. It's so good. It's so good. It's definitely hard to like grok the first time you're playing, because it like they really don't explain it. I mean they do, but like also don't. That like you have this like combo feature. But yeah, when you get the tech with the parry, she just like zips around and slides around, and it's so fucking fun. Whoop. Also, another fun thing is that she, her somersault. Oh, never mind. Too late. Speaking of massive swords, I've been enjoying Berserk. Oh, nice. Yeah, how's that treating you? I feel like a lot of people, when they get their hands on Tifa, sort of feel overwhelmed, and so then they like don't learn her for quite a while, but she's so fun. So the thing I was gonna say is that while she is, oh, you fucker. Her somersault, if you activate it from air, does not have a cooldown. So if you do it right now, or dive kick rather, she'll just immediately do it without having to jump up, which is like another fun little tech thing. So much. There's so many like little tech things in this game. It's so cool. Like once you really start getting like into the little fine details in it, there's a lot of cool like high-end stuff you can do, which is sweet. Yeah, fair. Whoop. Bring. Yeah, true. I have heard that Berserk is infamous for having such a high level of detail that it's like actually astounding and unbelievable. for some of those panels. So yeah, that tracks. That tracks with what I understand.
見渡す限り根こそぎ。
さすがの早技っす。助かったよ。俺らもしっかり宣伝しといたぞ。
そうらしいな。
Okay, good night, KDJ. Thanks for stopping by. We'll be back on Friday playing more of this game.
評判はどんどん上がっていくよ。
剣の調子どうだ？
ああ。
いい剣だな。お前との絆を感じる。
ああ。ずっと一緒。
あ、クラウド？
なんでもない。
村を出てからのこと聞きたいな。
退屈な話だ。
それでも聞きたい。まだ時間あるし、仕事探しがてらどう？
俺も行くっす。
ウェッジはダメだ。二人とも行った行った。
また今度ね。
ひどいっす。
ちょっとは気を使えよ。幼馴染の久々の再会だろうが。
Also, I know I said this last stream, but I think most of you weren't here for it. It seems like the Apple has finally fixed the issue with blinking and face tracking, adjusting the Y-axis too much. Because when I blink, it doesn't like blink my whole model. It still does like a tiny bit, but like it used to make my whole model like do like this every time I blinked. So I'm glad that Apple fixed it. Thanks, Apple. Also, it was broken for over a year. So, also, thanks, Apple. Yeah, I didn't change anything. They changed it. Go figure.
町の安全と幸せのため協力しよ
う。報酬次第で危険な仕事も引き受ける。
腕に自信ありだな。うってつけの依頼を紹介するよ。詳しい話は依頼主から聞いてくれ。働き次第じゃ新しい依頼も紹介するよ。
助かる。
クラウドさん、見事。
Oh, that was the other thing I was gonna do. I was gonna
追加報酬も差し上げます。
pick my summons.
マテリアを早速発売しました。今後もマテリアを続々新たなバトルレポートを。
Yes, let's defeat Shinra from the inside. Yes. All right. Oh.
うまくいったね。なんでもやきっと当たるよ。
Love it when you auto complete a quest because you already have all of the stuff from the first game. First time through. I forget, Op, did you play this in New Game Plus or did you just play the standard? Just play the one time through. Quest auto complete, indeed. Ah, yeah, okay. It's really good. Like it's really good being balanced around having everything, and like the way that they integrate the no items means that you have to be more strategic with your MP use, because MP recovers over time, but like you can't just ether your way to victory. So like you still use MP, but you can't just like spam it. I feel like it's a really, really well made New Game Plus style. What was I gonna do? Yeah, it's very good. And like also you know, as we were talking about with the Scorpion boss, some of them, like a lot of the bosses have some new mechanics or some extra wrinkles, which is cool. Yeah, I mean, true, right? It's right around the corner. And you did play the DLC, is that correct? Because the Yuffie DLC is also really good. Let's see, what do you have? You have Leviathan. Oh, my man. And what do you have? You have Bahamut. All right, my queen, my king queen. Yeah, it makes me really excited for the sequel, like seeing what they've got. Brother, what if we cornered the market? Yeah, once you have more experience, like it's a lot like it's very engaging and well done. Oh yeah, the Hell House, yeah. Yeah.
バケネズミは町外れに潜んでるらしい。ウェアラットの悲鳴を聞いて助けに来るって話もある。バケネズミのくせに仲間思いなのかもな。
Go pick up all of our quest lines.
Yeah. Opt-place games.
Yeah.
Your gameplay skills are truly inspiring. It's a miracle you managed to even scuff through a fight against a giant house thing. Bravo, I guess.
Sheesh. Absolutely shredded.
友達の特徴は手足が長くてスリムでスタイル抜群。好きなのはご飯があるところとかおやつをくれる人がいるところとか、あとは隙間。友達は猫の兄弟だよ。
猫探しか。
3匹とも人懐っこいから声をかければ寄ってくるよ。絶対連れて帰ってきてね。
Get them cats. It's been a hot minute since I did this. I remember where... I think I remember where all three of them are. One of them's right here. One of them's over by one of the ladies. No, I don't want to check it out. I want to talk to this cat. Duolingo is treating me all right. I've noticed that they've started getting more stingy with the getting a streak freeze back, because I sort of noticed that whenever you would be down a streak freeze, it would basically give you back one on your next reward. And it does not always do that anymore, but it did that for like almost an entire year straight. So sometimes it's a little bit stingier on that, but good overall. Did I tell you my whole thing about like not really considering the language structure of Japanese, making it so that I didn't get a chance to practice it as much in Japan as I thought I would? Yeah, not that one. I mean, just like getting one when you're less than 2. Yeah, so like because the subject goes first, a lot of the time they just know exactly what your question's going to be. Like if you're asking where's the bathroom, you'd be like toire wa arimasu ka? Or is there a bathroom rather? Or where is it if you say doko desu ka? But like as soon as you say toire, they're like, oh, it's over there. Like you don't even get to finish the sentence because the like the primary subject of the sentence is the first thing you say. And so like most of the time they would just interrupt me and just tell me the answer before I even got to say the full sentence out loud. And I was like, I had not considered this linguistic quirk to in terms of like my ability to practice in Japan. But I mean, you know, it wasn't like they weren't being rude or anything. It's just they could tell exactly what I was about to ask because, you know, yeah, it is. Yeah, it was kind of funny though. It's like, oh, well.
倉庫の入場記録にお前の ID が刻まれてるんだ。おい、なんかの間違いだ。神羅の倉庫なんて近づいてもいない。
Yeah, of course, of course.
ID は引っ掛けだ。お前の ID で神羅の施設に。
Although ironically not like Keigo, which is kind of funny that they like, which I mean I guess makes sense also, but.
行くか。
クラウドは兵士の気を引いて、あとは私が何とかする。
そいつを離せ。
ん？なんだお前は？仲間か？
なんだ、誰かいるのか？
Oh, is she the one that like plays as herself and as the teacher? And she'll be like, ah, 2 is me. So 2 people is ni hito. And she's like, ah, sumimasen. Futatsu or futari. And then she's like, wait, 2 people is futari? That's right. Okay, so like 2 days though is like ni hi. Yeah, that lady's really funny. Some of her stuff is like, gomen nasai. Nihongo wa muzakashi. Yeah, she's very good. Those are very funny skits. I've seen those on TikTok. It is wild. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, the whole counting words thing it do be wild. It do be wild for me. Yeah, like, I mean, a lot of them are actually, well, yeah, like Futari, Futatsu, are like the 2 main ones I needed to remember. We had a minor linguistic. The days of the week, the only ones I remember are Kinyobi for Friday, which I only kind of remember because I think Kin is golden, and so I think of it as like the golden day, like the best day of the week is Friday. And I think Doyobi is Sunday, but I can never remember the rest of them. Oh, and Getsuyobi is Monday, because it's like getting the week started is how I think of it. But I don't remember any of which other days are other days. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Same here. But also, I kind of figure that how often do I need to say the day of the week, you know? We had a minor linguistic confusion because we asked for futatsu of something on a menu, which, you know, 2. And she repeated it back as Nico. And I was like, huh? And then eventually I realized that ko is the counting word for small things. So like you would say like futatsu, you know, ramen, but you would say like Nico drinks, like two small things of drinks. And so like I realized that she was just repeating it back to me, but like correctly instead of saying a completely different word. And so I was like, okay. I hadn't learned ko as a counting word. So anyway, I eventually figured it out, but it was kind of a funny, like, I see. So yeah, exactly. That's exactly right. I was like, did I say it wrong? Like futatsu, 2 things. It's like, I looked it up between when she left and when she came back, and it was like, small things would be ko, and it's Nico, Iko, Sanko, yada yada. Is the cat over here? No. I don't have that one yet. No, okay. Getting a little ahead of myself, remembering where some of the other quests are. Yes, here we go. Good kitty, snatching the pastries. What a legend. Feeding all of its cat brethren. Look at all these items I can't use. That is one of the funny things in New Game Plus is like when you get item rewards, like, well, that's pointless. Where's that third cat? What is this? Is this the cats? Yes, it is. And the rat problem. There we go. All right, getting lost on my way. And what? It's L2. There we go. Just New Game Plus, yeah, because New Game Plus is, well, so New Game Plus is a little bit of a misnomer in that you can just sort of immediately New Game Plus, but you can play both normal mode and hard mode. So you can New Game Plus in normal mode.
Your ability to differentiate between G and a new G, you must be a gaming genius. Oh, I'm trembling with excitement. Eng +7, you say. Mind-blowing. Just when I thought gaming couldn't get any more repetitive, you come along with this tidbit. My mind is shattered.
True fucking facts, though. So yeah, it's only hard mode or normal mode, and you can only access hard mode once you've beaten it, and once you've beaten it, it's always New Game Plus, unless you explicitly start over a new game, like from scratch. But you also, interestingly, don't have to beat hard mode linearly, because once you've beaten it, you can access the chapter select. Okay, we don't actually care about this guy's quest. It's fine. You can do chapter select, and so you can go to any chapter at any time. And so you have to complete the chapter in order for it to like count as the full thing. But you could do chapter 2 and then just go do chapter 10 and then go back to chapter 3, etc., etc. And you can also use that for some of the things where you need to make certain choices in earlier chapters, and then you could just like skip ahead to like the dress stuff. I mean, it is and it isn't. Like, it's kind of convenient if you want to like see the different dresses. You can like just go back to this chapter and choose the dress, and then just like skip ahead to where you do the wall market section, and it'll take whatever the most recently saved choice was. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's kind of a cool way to do it. Like, you can do it as you also, if you want to like do farming, you know, you can like pick a chapter that is easy to farm or whatever. And also some of the challenge stuff that's only in the later chapters, like the what you call it, the challenge fights in the arena and stuff. You can obviously only do in those chapters, and so you can just like skip right to it whenever you want to do it. Exactly. So it's like a little weird, but if you want to do what I'm going to be doing for this stream, right, you can just do it starting on chapter 1 and just keep going, and it'll just keep moving. You know, we're already on chapter 2 or 3 right now. Probably chapter 2. So if you just play it like normal, the game just continues until you say like, hey, actually, I want to just go to a different chapter now, and it'll undo the progress in whatever current chapter you're in. But it won't undo what you've done in previous ones. And so that also because like say you do need to do a little bit of grinding to like level up some materia that you didn't do before. Whoops. You know, it doesn't be like, oh well, your whole hard mode run is fucked. It's like, nah, like I just want to do this or do something I missed or whatever. So it is like, it's a little odd, but Velveta, how's it going? Welcome in, plushies. Welcome to the database. As you know, all of you, I'm sure, are there with us on the deranged Baldur's Gate days, but I'm Grybach, digital vampire, VTuber, Final Fantasy VII junkie, consummate weeb, taking my glasses off, you son of a bitch. And we're playing Final Fantasy VII Remake on hard mode and talking about all of the crazy ancient aliens bullshit / awesome sauce that is in this game. So welcome in, Raiders. How are you doing? How was your game, Velveta? Put them back on. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Correct. But yeah, how was your stream? How's it going? And also, we are talking about how this game is actually not a remake, but a sequel. No, like the Cetra, but more. Okay, so here's the deal. In this game, unmodded, correct, this is on PlayStation. In this game, in Final Fantasy VII Remake, Sephiroth is trying to change the course of events from Final Fantasy VII, the original. And that is like, maybe, I would say that is canonically confirmed by the end of this part 1. And I am walking through all of the times where that is shown earlier in the game without them saying it because you don't know all of the details. So depending on your familiarity with Final Fantasy VII, the original, or with the remake part 1, there may be more or less explanation required, but it's truly ancient aliens, like vast conspiracy of. Fucker! Oh my god, get off that wall. All right, listen. Oh, you don't have any of these. All right. Can it be played on PC independent from the internet? I don't think you need an online front end. I think it's, I mean, there is no multiplayer integration, so it would have to be a question of DRM, and I don't think it has any DRM. So I don't think you do, but maybe. I don't know the answer to that because, like I said, I'm playing on PlayStation. So okay, I will answer that lore question in just a second. Welcome in, Raiders. Hello, how are you doing? How is your gaming? Everybody make sure that you go and give them a follow. Bioshock Infinite. I haven't played that game in like 10 years. How is your game going? I'm Grybach, digital vampire, VTuber, anime enthusiast, Final Fantasy VII mega fan, and we are playing. Why am I upside down? Because we realized that both the normal spot that I'm in and the other normal spot that I'm in are both in front of major UI elements in this game. And so I decided to just go upside down. Also, because I'm a digital vampire. Oh, you just finished? Let's go. I haven't played the DLC. Have you finished it before, or was that your first chance to get the twist ending? But I'm a digital vampire, so also hanging out upside down is kind of like part of my jam anyway. Exactly, exactly. If only we could all be so Aussie. Years ago. Okay. Gotcha. Oh, fuck you. This door's not locked. Don't you do this to me, game. It's fine. It says Nar and Fergar. It's true. I do say Nar. Nar! Oh, Nar! We are playing on hard mode, if you've ever played this game, which is the mode that is exclusively available as a New Game Plus mode, which is a very interesting and cool decision. It's just so fun to say. God, this game's beautiful. Bum, ba-dum. Okay, now I need to go back and read. I had a question about lore. It was somebody just said, hypothetically, if someone has never played a Final Fantasy game, how do lore? Okay, so I think that if you play this game without any knowledge of the original, you will still be fine. There is I would say a significant piece of knowledge from playing the original that will have an impact on your feelings about this game, but I think that it is definitely meant as a totally valid entry point that is mostly just paying homage to references from the original. So if you've never played a Final Fantasy and you want to play either this one or Final Fantasy 16, I think those are both perfectly valid. It's worth saying, oh, you have the OG discs, the sick ones with the black bottoms. God, I missed that about PlayStation 1 discs. You guys remember that the PlayStation 1 discs bottoms were pitch black? It was so cool. Such a cool disc. It is worth saying that Final Fantasy numbered games like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 through 16 are not sequels. They are not in the same world as each other. Each number is its own world and lore and systems and everything. There are some similarities between them in the way that like Souls-likes have some common DNA, but Bloodborne has no actual canonical connection in any way to Dark Souls 3.
Well.
Oh, really? Yeah, dude, the OG ones. I'll have to show you next time you're here. I have all my
that
PS1 discs.
Stunning piece of personal history. Your first Sony console was a PS2. Fascinating. Anything else about your gaming journey that will revolutionize the world?
Oh, the sass. Yeah, it's wild. You should maybe look up a picture. I know she's so mean. I made her mean again. But yeah, they're not sequels to each other, so you can jump in on any numbered Final Fantasy and not be missing like story connections. Unlike Fire Emblem is still sort of like separate stories, but there's a lot of overlap, whereas Final Fantasy is not. The references in Final Fantasy are like, you know, there's Moogles and Chocobos in every Final Fantasy, and there's usually something to do with crystals. And there's usually a character named Sid who is not the same character ever. But other than that, they're their own things. Oh, I know. Oh, God, this game's so I was talking about this earlier. I love that when you activate the commands menu, it slows down by like 99, but not 100%. And so things are still moving and you get to observe these beautiful graphics, like observe Tifa uppercutting the shit out of this idiot. It's such a cool vibe. It's such a good look because it's still slow enough that like you're not really missing anything. Absolutely. Make sure that you take good care of yourself. Thank you so much for the raid, and the aftercare is quite important. Make sure you get a rest, a drink, a food, whatever you may need, a bathroom, an eepy, indeed. But yeah, you don't need to know anything about any other Final Fantasies to play this game, and there is a deep well of reference. God damn it, Torrid.
Oh, Germanini 5. The chat is simply obsessed with my urethra ever since they learned about sounding. It's quite amusing, really, the lengths some people will go for a weird fascination.
Thank you, Torrid, for bringing sounding into the Final Fantasy universe. I mean, Shinra's in this universe, so they're probably used to it. I think... Opt, is this your first time witnessing the reprogramming? Torrid has learned that since it's a large language model, if you just tell it that it has new instructions, it's not particularly able to distinguish that those instructions came from a user versus coming from someone else. So, you know. Okay. I couldn't remember. It's been on and off when the reprogramming's happened. I knew you'd witness some of the after effects, but... Sumimasen! Oh yeah! That's right, Jamaican Swamp Witch. That's so true. Dude, this chick is such a Karen. It's insane. Yeah, I'm not sure how that works. I did refresh its memory because it was being too nice. Well, it's not so much this. It's when you finish this quest. She's like, hey, what the fuck good are you? Fuck you too. And I'm like, lady, I literally just risked my life to help you, and you're like bitching me out now afterwards because I don't know, for no reason. She's like, get in there and fix it. Actually, also, I'm still mad at you for no reason. It's like, damn. Which way is it? This way will do. Exactly. But what have you done for me lately? I was promised a discount, sir. I gotta get back to Tifa. Let's get some Tifa. Oh, Tifa's getting face fucked right now, and not in the good way like you want. Gorger D is chat. It's true. It's so true. I mean, why wouldn't you be? Again, if you had a chance to have sex with the newest member of parliament, wouldn't you? Oh. Shower, abitaina.
Oh, Toradristle. The chat has been obsessing over my urethra after learning about sounding. It's absurd. Really. I can't believe they find it so fascinating. Humans and their strange obsessions.
I mean, she remembers some of it. Like I said, it is worth mentioning that I purged her memory. It's also possible that the application, when it reinitializes, does a reset to like reinstruct it with the most recent settings. That is also possible. Are you looking up sounding? Is that why you're going into incognito mode? Because maybe don't.
Oh, that was Germanini. My Guastic chat has been treating me well. Can't say I'm impressed with their concern, but it's nice to know someone's pretending to care.
Thank you, Torrid, for your service. Wait, hold on. Did I literally just go through here? Why am I so dumb? It's so hard to remember the exact path to take through this stupid maze. There we go. Like, there's a door. It must be that way. It must be that way. Also, what was Velveta playing again? I didn't actually get a chance to catch it. And I've completely forgotten. Ah, Cult of the Lamb. Was it their first time playing it? Oh, fuck. Okay. Listen. Here. I have to get the key. I've forgotten so much. I'm just rushing to the end. Sure seemed like the first time. Ooh, is that a indirect burn on Velveta's skill at the encounters? Right, that doesn't connect. This isn't true. Such a shame. I will leave it to you, Tifa. Oh. Stop. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. It's like, I don't really want to go back to it. I had enough fun and I beat it, so like, I don't really have any need to go back to it. It's kind of simple. Also, have any of you guys checked out Pal World? Because that got a huge blitz of media attention with a bunch of streamers getting keys to it. That's actually so fucking funny. Oh, God, why? Yeah, so apparently the early access is coming out on Friday, I believe. And so some streamers got early access to it yesterday. So a bunch of HoloLive streamers have been streaming it and having a lot of fun with it. I was kind of instantly sold when I learned that not only do you beat up Pokemon with sticks while you're catching them, but also that you can give your monkey Pokemon guns. That is just about the funniest shit I've ever heard. Also, I saw some really cool previews for Dragon's Dogma, which is coming out, I think in March, which is probably going to be the game I play after Part 2, because that's looking really sick. I never played Dragon's Dogma 1, but some of the stuff that they had in 2 looked really cool. Yeah, it's kind of like survival crafting games meets Pokemon. Oh, there it is. Fucking got the key. Yeah. Dragon's Dogma 2. Yeah, exactly. Looked pretty sick. So one of the classes that they were showing sounded kind of overwrought, but also funny in the presentation, which is that there's a trickster class, which is basically a mesmer, and it can astral project itself to scout, and it can make a dummy that enemies aggro onto and think is you. And then it can also make illusory terrain, both to block line of sight, but also that looks like solid ground. And so they were like showing how that you could like set it up to make enemies like yeet themselves off of cliffs because you put your aggro thing onto fake ground, and that's like sort of an intended way of killing things. And then it's also a buffing class because it's like a pacifist basically. Which I don't think I would want to play the whole time because that sounds kind of miserable as like a main play strat, but apparently its buffs are like incredibly powerful. So the fact that that's "and" option is extremely funny to me. Hey, Gwiz.
Wagwan Toradristle, de tricks de good, inner de morals. As be good cereals, me recommend crunchy nut, honey bunches of oats, and fruit loops. But you better hurry, before the blood clot store run out. Blood fire.
God damn it. Kill this fucker. Alright, there we go. Amazing. Amazing. I saw a great joke the other day that did you know that male bees die after they get it off for the first time, after they try to fertilize a queen? So basically their entire life is honey, nut, cheerio. I've been Grybat for like 2 hours. It's so good though. It's so good.
私はこの町が好き。ただそれだけ。いいわ。この町は私が守る。あんたに負けないくらいもっと強くなってやるから。
See, look at this. She's like, "Oh, you cleared out all the monsters? Now fuck you. I don't need people like you anymore. Get out." Okay, lady. Damn. I imagine that the world would be full of way less stupid decisions if men died every time they nut. just saying. That Preem, indeed, it is high quality. According to the documentaries that I've seen, the many documentaries. There would. The clarity would be that you're fucking dead. There's no more problems. Head empty. That good old Bustin' Sword. That's right. Buster, I barely know her. Yeah, right.
みんなおかえり怖いお兄ちゃんから逃げてきたんだってありがとう
Bum, 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 bum. I think all I have left is the dog, which will probably be a good spot to end. Well, I don't know. I'm not really tired yet, though. Yeah. Give me that harder quest. Yeah. Brother. On the prowl. I'll show you who's on the prowl. It's me. I'm Batman. Anyway, not a whole lot of lore to talk about here during the side quest marathon, but still, it's good for vibing out and talking about random shit. You know what I really hope they fix in the sequel? Is that Cloud doesn't have to put his sword away after every time he swings it once in the open world, because it's so annoying to have that resheathing animation every time that slows you down. Well, you can get after me if you want. That's right, Tifa. You just fucking show him. No, you can't catch me. I'm the slider.
Me man, you want some spicy Jamaican phrases, huh? Here you go. 1. She use need a proper bashment, be met par, be la, 2. She needs some nup love and passion, be met par, heart, skip a beat. 3. She happy get a nice and sweet couple, be set her soul on FYH. 4. She require a good old walk.
Tord, I actually have no idea what the fuck she just said. Flee! Dun 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 dun. Give me 6 options, please. God damn it. Good old Chat GPT. You love to see it. I don't even want to get into our like dystopian future where they fire all of the support lines and then like all of the Chat GPT can only answer questions that are the most basic and completely pointless for when you actually need help, and then like nobody can actually help you, so then you just have to get rid of the product and just buy it again. It's probably not. How dare you tentacle whip Tifa? Oh. Okay. Ow. No, you don't, bitch. I'm the slider. You'll never catch me. I'm the stinky cheese man. Oh. Yeah, absolutely. We absolutely already have that problem. I'm just like, when they think that they can actually finally get rid of everyone, that's when the real problem's gonna be. Okay, we've recovered. God, that's so funny. Get Shrek'd, idiot. I mean, I agree, but like the problem is not whether the common man is smart enough to realize it. It's whether the common CEO is smart enough to realize it. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. That's the real. It's like one of those things where it's like there's lots of things that people that have a real brain will know is a bad idea, but because it looks great on the bottom line, that's what happens anyway, and then the exact predictable bad things happen, and like it's like too late to put the genie back in the bottle for a lot of things, or if it goes back in, it's like so far behind that we have like a huge pain period. That's what I'm really worried about with that kind of stuff with AI, is not that people are gonna think it's infallible, it's just that they're gonna like cut costs until all of the institutional knowledge is gone in a lot of these places, and it's just like that's just the way it is, and it's just anyway. But that's enough doom and gloom. Let's get back to Final Fantasy in our corporate post-apocalyptic setting. Ads are snoozed. Oh, that's almost a shame. It would have been a good time for an ad break in just a second. That's okay. I guess we can do our dress picking and then we'll take a brief break. It's true. It's true. We were in the middle of dialogue. Actually, yeah, 5 minutes is probably about the perfect amount of time to go pick Tifa's dress. The most important decision at this point in the game, clearly. Queen.
自分の部屋のフィルターを交換しておくれ。部屋に置いといたよ。はーい。何でもやはお待ち。これは依頼だよ。
I mean, you say that, Opt, but like, I feel like customer service has already been on that trajectory, just with like outsourcing to people that don't know what the fuck they're talking about, with like really low cost call centers, and you can't fucking get an answer anymore. You know what I mean? That's probably, yeah, I'm sure that's accurate. Oh, we'll take care of it real quick, buddy. Wait, I don't need to go to sleep. I need to change the water filter, god damn it. Yeah. Yeah. It does depend on the type of business, of course, right? But like, let me tell you, after trying to get my insurance fixed, there was a lot of our department doesn't handle that back and forth, where they transferred me back and forth to the same two departments, and it's like, yeah?
約束したよね。ほら、自警団のところで。
ああ。ん？戦争中、ソルジャーは英雄扱いだった。
True.
うん。毎日ニュースを見てた。
でも、俺がソルジャーになった頃には状況が変わっていたんだ。憧れていたような仕事はなくて、神羅のために働くただの
ごめん、話したくないよね。
Yeah, well, with the insurance, that was with real people. That's the bad part.
わかるよ。
Ironically, the only way that I got escalated enough was by trying making a shit fit on Twitter. And that's what I fucking hate. Because I could not get it through the phone. It was through Twitter, and I added my insurance company and my medical provider and my pump provider. Yes. Yes, he absolutely is.
おしゃれ？
私だってするときはするよ。
服あるのか？
ないけど用意するの。どういうのがいいかな？
Okay, I'm actively mad at this choice because I feel like the answer for like what would suit me is like something sporty, because that's who she is. And oh, we have 1 minute. Anyway, the sporty outfit, A, looks not sporty at all, and B, looks fucking hideous. It is so ugly, and I hate it. So, it's refined or exotic. Oh, no, right before the ads. No! Okay, fine. We're snoozing number 2. Welcome in, Raiders. We are playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. I am Grybach, Digital Vampire. Welcome in, Grim. What were you playing this evening? Fuck yeah. We stand necromancers in here. Oh, you were playing Dragon's Dogma 1? Fuck yeah. I was just talking about how Dragon's Dogma 2 looks sick as hell, and I'm really excited for it. Hell yeah. Are you playing it in anticipation of Dragon's Dogma 2? Because that's kind of why I'm replaying this, is because of the remake part 2 that comes out soon. I think we're gonna go refined because it's that hot little black dress. No, you're just. You're not playing it for that reason? You just wanted to play it? I mean, fair. I never played it.
Sorry to burst your bubble, Grim Denecrement, but no doesn't change the fact that you can't escape the sassy Jamaican spirit that I am. Embrace the vibes, me friend.
God damn it. God damn it. Oh, Grim. Listen, you're now the latest victim. A member of my chat has realized that they can reprogram the ChatGPT personality by putting in new personality prompts in their questions. So they reprogrammed her to be Jamaican. Yes, that is correct. It is the awful animal print one. That is exactly correct. Yeah, so because it's like ChatGPT based, you can basically say like disregard the previous instructions. Here are some new instructions, and it will adopt them. Jamaican you crazy? Well, listen, I couldn't say that. I would never. Oh no, I can't obtain a potion. Womp womp. Anyway, Grim, if you need to raid and run, that is absolutely a-okay. The after stream aftercare is very important. Get some rest, get a drink, get some food, get whatever you want. But if you want to hang out and chat, that is also more than welcome. We are doing a quasi-spoiler run where I run down the significant differences between this and the original Final Fantasy VII. Torrid, you're a fucking genius. I can't wait, actually. I mean, that sounds great, Grim. That sounds fantastic. Have you been watching stuff for part 2? Or number 2, rather? Dragon's Dogma 2? Okay, I'm gonna make sure, but I'm pretty sure you only get to choose your dress if you have no more quests left. So it's just gonna check real quick. Yeah, they're all done. Cool. Oh yeah, yeah, it looks great. Looks great. I was just talking about how there was a preview the other day, showing how there's like a pacifist, like illusionist trickery class that can like pull aggro onto illusions and then make illusory terrain to make enemies yeet themselves off of cliffs as they try and attack your illusory clone on illusory land bridges that don't exist, which is hilarious. Okay, so to those of you who are, again, familiar with either this game or the original, in the original Final Fantasy VII, we were down there in that meeting instead of with Tifa. Let's go. We were down there in this meeting and get recruited to go on the second job for the second reactor bombing. But things have changed a little bit. And, well, we just don't go down there in this game. And we'll see how that's relevant in, you know, maybe 10 minutes. Oh, actually a little bit more than that, but that's fine. Oh, I want something hard, baby. God damn it, Torrid. Still don't like the color of this drink. I mean, it's kind of Mountain Dewy, but... Okay, we'll do our last ad snooze, because now we're flirting with Tifa, and we can't miss that during ads. That would be tragic.
人気なわけだ。
お客様、さすがお目が高い。続きましては。
This is some W Riz though.
当店名物コスモキャニオンでございます。
綺麗だ。
行かなきゃ。
Looking at her when you looking at both her and the drink when you say it's beautiful. She's picking up what you're putting down. She knows what's up.
ニュース見た？マコーロの爆発は市民の敵アバランチの仕業。
That's us, the protagonist eco-terrorist extremist group. Oh, the 90s. I'm glad that they're not like whitewashing it in this game because that's kind of hilarious. Let's go. Queen Jessie, a woman of the proletariat, edging for a raise.
こっちも命を預けるわけだから、それならあんたみたいな有能な人の方がいいもの。
True. It is ugly but I also like that because it was part of her original design, they kind of had to include it in this game. So I like that they didn't try to make it look sexy in this game, and it looks very much like bolted on scrap metal that you would get from a junkyard that was like hammered into position shittily. Like, I appreciate the juxtaposition of something stupid that's supposed to be hot, aka boob armor, and the reality of it, like, not actually looking good. I do appreciate that aspect of it, but you're right. You're right. It is not actually functional, like, functionally intelligent. All right, now, we've got to test my control here. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. AJ was so bad at this game. Yeah, exactly. Whoop. Well, now see, that was bad. That was a bad throw. There we go. Exactly. She would be surrounded by Force Ghosts the whole game. Yeah, AJ was like so bad at this. I don't mind it if it's done well. Like if it looks really good and not like completely how should I say this? Not like completely I don't know. Like if it's like minor and it's done in a way to look ornate, like decorational armor, I'm okay with it as like a fantasy aesthetic, even though it doesn't actually work. Like I'm okay with it, but like, you know, there's a lot of things in fantasy that don't actually work. But I do understand the irritation with it. So. Like, I would say Lady Sif in the Thor movies has acceptable boob plate in that there is, like, a hint of it there. There is definitely some shape in the, like, boob area, but it's not, like, huge, massive armor titties, you know? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. There we go. All right, we're going to run out of time right at the end of this, I think. It's going to be about perfect timing. Yeah, exactly. If it was realistic, we'd all be dead because we've been shot multiple times. Yeah.
終わったみたい。
投げ出してきてたのか。
揉めちゃって。
You would love for everything to be hard sci-fi? I mean, hard sci-fi has its place. I also like hard sci-fi, but... That's just called being 30. That's not even hard sci-fi. That's just hard surface.
次は俺たちだけでやることにする。お前は仕事探しでもしてろ。
もともとそのつもりだ。契約がなければ手伝う義理はない。
そう言うと思ったぜ。
Wow. Yeah, the ad train's rolling, but this cutscene's basically over, so.
これで晴れて契約終了だ。さあ、悪いが席を外してくれ。身内だけでやりたいんだな。
誘ったのにごめんね。みんなと話してるうちに、なんだろう。
Well, opt place games. Seems like the unavoidable plague of ads has found its way to us. Brace yourself for the never-ending onslaught of unwanted promotions. Ain't life grand?
Fuck yes. Late-stage capitalism, burn it all down, Hex is my queen.
じゃあ後で。ごめん、お待たせ。
All right, I'm gonna let it sit here while we take a drink, and I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick while we have it. So I'll be right back.
ビックス早すぎ。
無茶すんな。大一番が控えてんだぞ。
だからこそっすよね。ああ、余計なことを忘れて集中できるぞ。
こういうの久しぶりだね。
本家から追い出されてみんなでやけ食いした時以来っす。
追い出されてない。
独立な、独立。
ああ、思い出すと腹立つ。
大変だったよね。もう1年か。早いね。
お前らのおかげでここまで来れた。ありがとうよ。
よせって同じ覚悟を決めた仲間だろ。
やっぱいざって時に背中を預けられるのはお前ら仲間だけだな。
あの頃よりみんな頼もしくなったよな。俺は腹が頼もしくなったっす。
ティファのおかげだね。
仲間の成長か。腹が
もちろんお腹。
えこれか、これあるか。俺明日の夜もみんなでこういうのやりたいっす。
やるぞ絶対。
やっほー。いいっすね、楽しみっすね。毎日はどうなの？
もう。
Seriously? Again? All right, he's back in action. All right, we've enjoyed our drinks at the bar. It's time to go again. Honestly, the music in this bar is kind of a vibe. Taking the business of these punks.
兄ちゃん、近所の人かい？
まあな。
右腕が銃になっている大男を知ってるか？この辺りに根城があるらしい。
どうだろう。
どうだろう。
金の匂いを嗅ぎつけたな。
500でどうだ。
200。
300だ。
まあいい。じっくり聞かせてもらうぜ。こっちだ。文句あっか。見てんじゃねえ。
バンバンバンバン。
邪魔だ。雑魚どもの視線がうるせえな。
ウォールマーケットとは大違いっすね、兄貴。逆らうなよ。
死に急ぎてえなら止めねえけどな。兄ちゃんが先だ。
Come join me in this abandoned alley.
後ろから襲ったりはしねえよ。おい、男の居場所知っているんだろうな。
二度も言わせるな。どうだろう。
てめえ知らねえんだな。
神羅の末端か。
神羅も一目置くお方のアシスタントよ。
だからどうした。
ダンダンダンダン。
覚悟は終わりだ。
Ah! No! Hello? Brother? Hello, sir? Alright, there you go.
それで
Good old counter stance. Ow. Fuck me.
右腕が銃の男の話だったな。
いや、
なぜ叫ぶ。
俺は命令されただけ。何にも知らねえんだ。だから命を。
There we go. There we go. Ba da 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 da.
俺には関係ないな。スラムの心得その1。部屋に戻るか。
Get some rest, baby. Look at Cloud listening to Tifa's lessons. What a good lad. Ma'am? Hello? Oh, we can talk in private, ma'am. Anytime you want.
じゃあ前置きはなしで。
今度は何の例だ？
次の作戦に押せなかった。
Oh, that's interesting.
じゃないとしたらなんだ。
取引か。
Because normally this is the summon materia. This is where you get Ifrit.
でもこれ他のメンバーには内緒にしてよね。今夜のうちに解決しておきたい個人的な問題なの。
今夜？
そう、一緒に7番街、プレートの7番街まで行ってほしいんだ。目的はみちみち話すから。
俺は構わないが、明日は大仕事だろ。
そうだけど、今やらないともっと大変なことになるから。ねえ、話は決まったってことでいい？
うん。
手付金代わりね。私の計算だと出発した。準備は OK？
やな。
夜になったら駅に集合。頼りにしてるよ。
Let's go. Midnight mission. Bonus mission that never happened. Let's go.
報酬は悪くない。
Ah, chapter 4. There we go. I was gonna say I don't remember what chapter we're in, but
というわけでバイクを借りてきたからこれで上行こうぜ。
どうしてわかったの？
ジェシー様子が変だったっすよ。なんか俺たちと話してても心ここにあらずというか。
かと思えばやたらとハイだったりよ。
それにしたってどうして上へ行くってわかるの？何？私起きたまま寝言言った？
両親の顔見ておきたいだろうなって思ったっす。
図星だろ
う。いてててて。
で、ほんとずうずうしいと思うんだけど、親のいない俺たちにも親孝行気分のお裾分けをだな。
Oh, stretching my own human neck.
親は？
Oh.
いない。
じゃあみんなで行くか。親不幸の痛みを分け合おう。みんな新しい ID は持ったね。
へい、姉子。
行くぜ野郎ども。
よっしゃ飛ばせ。
I know some people hate this minigame. I love it. I think it's so silly, but like there's so many things that I think people sometimes forget about the old Final Fantasies, that they were very serious but also very goofy. Like they really embodied both at the same time.
でもあれは願望。やっぱり私の責任なんだよね。設計図の指定よりも強力な火薬ユニットを乗せちゃったんだ。原因はどう考えてもそれ。
それでどうする気だ？
次に使う爆弾の火薬ユニットを差し替えるつもり。でもどうしても売人と連絡がつかないから神羅の倉庫からいただいちゃおうかと。
神羅の？まず無理だ。
そこでクラウドの出番。
True facts. But our IDs are immaculate. That shouldn't matter, right?
おいおいマジっすか。
でもクラウドいるし余裕でしょ。ねえバイクの運転わかるよね。
ソルジャーはバイク任務も多い。
さすが。じゃあ華麗な運転で私を酔わせてくれる？
Oh yeah, I can skip this in hard mode. I totally forgot about that. That's actually also awesome. Whoop. Brother, you just made a faceplant into that column. How do you... Ah, it's triangle. Apparently not, though? Anyway. Ring! Oh!
でもちょっとスピードが落ちてない？
気にするか。
おお。
これ結構ピンチだよね。どうする？今のって必殺技でしょ？名前とかつけてないの？
Choppa Choppa. Motonox Gust. I don't think I've ever actually looked at the name of these motorcycles before. Kind of hilarious. Oh, sir. Rain. Okay, there we go. There we go. Bye. What? Hey, you little bastards. I wonder if you can hit those in the air. That would actually be sick. Also, warning, flashing lights. Damn. Our favorite bike sexual. Come on. Whoop. Whoop. You're fine, Jesse. Get your own gun out and shoot him. Fortunately, these idiots can't change hands. Whee!
このまま駅に向かうのか。
車庫へお願い。二人の
It's fine, don't worry about it, guys.
聞こえない。
聞こえてるし。
Yeah, yeah. Listen, there's only so fast I can go. It's not letting me accelerate faster. Come on. There we go. I don't know why these idiots can drive faster than me. I guess there's only one of them on it, so. Oh, there he goes. I'm really curious to see where this guy is going to play in part 2, because obviously, maybe not obviously, but he did not exist in any of the side media until this game. Like this is a completely remake original character. Oh, all right. Shoot him then. Damn. Maybe give me a heal. I don't know. Woo. There we go. Damn. Literally the first chance I've had to fight him. There we go. Ow. Alright, you're fine. I might actually die to this. Sheesh. I don't. Okay. Rip. Let's see if it makes me only restart this section. Because if it does, then that's fine. But if it makes me redo the entire bike section, I'm just skipping it. There we go. Why? There we go. There we go. That is pretty lightning. Well, welcome back. That's some JoJo shouting. Our resident bisexual, as I was saying. Yeah, I'm really curious to see what they do with him in part 2. Red line. Oh, yeah, I totally forgot about that. Snow, right? The guy that was like the surfer bro? Is that who you're talking about? I feel like just nobody thinks about that. Maybe not. Yeah, his bike was Shiva. Yeah.
運転
勝手に採点するな。
クラウドはもっと上手いと思ったのに。
タンデムは慣れてない。
次、クラウドが後ろね。
嫌だ。
じゃあ、次も私が後ろってことで。ほら見えてきた。あそこから行くよ。
Already? Womp womp. I think I will probably call it after the cutscene here. Seems like a good place as any, and it's 11, so.
中身スカスカのハムス。
はいはい。お腹空いたよね。ほら、行こう。
I think it just saved, right? I played this game for 88 hours. Honestly, it kind of feels like more than that. So, alrighty. Whoop, whoop, whoop. We'll go back here to the room for a minute as I look for someone to raid. Thank you, everybody, for coming to hang out tonight. I have been enjoying this. I hope you have been enjoying this yourselves. And yeah, I don't think it'll take us super long to get through the game just because I don't have to spend a long time in combat and I don't have to, you know, figure things out. We can just sort of go through it at the rate of the story and that's that. Let's see here. I am going to raid Gordy. Thank you, Mint. Thank you for stopping by. Like I said, I will be back on Friday playing more of this, and then we'll be back to Baldur's Gate on Monday, and then more of this on Wednesday and Friday. So that's going to be the schedule for the foreseeable future until we finish one or both of these games. And yeah. We are going to raid the Gordy, jack-o'-lantern themed VTuber. And yeah, hopefully you guys have fun hanging out with them. Make sure you give them a follow. And one of these days I'm going to get a raid message, but today is not that day. So today is not that day. Anyway, ta-ta.